Now, I want to talk quickly about structure. And you know, we've got a board. Okay. Oh, and 2 pens. Alta had a pen and everybody else had one. Now, structure is something you've got to strive for. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Look, I'm not talking about your dreams and all that you need to have in place. But let's say that's you. The key to network marketing and duplicating yourself is not just you, is sponsoring and helping other people come into the business. Now, I would not recommend, this is just the start of a 622 plan. I would not recommend to any new person here to go and sponsor 6 people in your first month. That's just a waste of people, right? When you sponsor people, your responsibility is help them start sponsoring. You heard, I think William said, you haven't sponsored until these people have sponsored. Am I right? You see, so you've got to work with your people, help them. Now, some of the lines might come down straight like that. We've had down lines that are 20 away from us. Now, the others are still doing the business, not big, but you know what happens? You might meet a winner right at the bottom. And we're all in Africa. Who here knows how to light a fire in Africa? Put up your hand if you know. If you don't know, you're a European. Now, when you light a fire in Africa, where do you light it? On the top? At the bottom. This business is the same. Exactly the same. You light the fire by working with your downlines. Somebody down there starts growing, the upline wakes up. Am I right? If they don't wake up, tough luck, they're going to lose a lot of money. So that's how you work downline all the time. It's the most important aspect of your business. And you know, I'm against people just sponsoring people for the sake of sponsoring them, right? When you commit to somebody and you say to somebody, I'm going to work with you, I'm going to help you, I hope you've got the integrity and the honesty to do it. Because we don't want people out there saying, like we just heard that other companies, they failed in that, they failed in that. No, our business works if they work. And it's up to us as the leaders. You see, a lot of us, we sign people up. I made that mistake. We sign them up and you think, have you ever, you know, if a frog's sitting there, you take a stick and you prod this frog, it'll jump, am I right? But then it stays there. You take a stick and you prod it again, it jumps again. And that's how some people work with their downlines. Just get them to jump and then they stop. And then you get again, no, do it right. Somebody says, well, my downline hasn't got a list of names, or my downline doesn't invite. It's up to you. You are the sponsor. You all need to be example, not them. That downliner might be slow, might lead you to a better one down there and a faster one. And that one doing well, way down, will light the whole thing up. You know, you want to become a diamond in this business. Don't worry if people quit. But they mustn't quit because of your inability to coach them and guide them. Am I right? Now, you've heard from Nelly and Adeline and everybody else here. I'm not going to get into that today. Okay, but you need to communicate your downline. Keep contact, especially in the, you know, in the new stages of a downline, it's like a baby. You can't have a baby and just leave it outside. Am I right? The same here. You've got to help them grow, help them get ahead. Okay? And the upline is just, by the way, if you get any of your people to Acres to a boot camp, I hold the leader of that group responsible that those people who leave there are applying what they learned. I'm going to watch you from now on. And if a leader doesn't do that, I'm going to not have their people come to Acres. The leader's responsibility is to care for your people. The fact they get there, we have people leave there in Tanzania. Hey, within the next month or two, they're directors, then they're emeralds, then they're on their way. And we've had it in this group too. So it's exciting when they've got that to work with them. Really look for Lead by example. You've heard that all weekend. I'm not going to get into it. But get out there. You know, Alta and I, we don't have to go out demonstrating and talking to people. We do it all the time, not because we have to. We do it because we love and we care for people. And you've heard it this weekend. Get yourself out of it and put the other people first. And don't be stingy to work with somebody down the line. Some people are scared to put their hand in their pocket and assist somebody that is really a challenge. You understand? Or if you're having an event or somebody needs data or whatever, do it. What you sow, you'll reap. And that's important. Now, this is the biggest tip I want to tell you. You actually need a piece of paper this size, but turn it horizontally and draw out a structure for yourself and stick it on a wall in your house. Now, if you don't have a big house, have a structure, the paper half the size. You stick it on the wall, and then you might not have any names in there, but as they come in, you put their names there. Now, every time you walk into your place, you say, hey, I must call so-and-so. And then each month, as they grow, you can write down what results they've got. Have their phone number there. That's how you keep. Somebody says, yeah, I got it on my phone or got it on my computer. That's rubbish. You don't have your computer open all the time and your phone open all the time. But when you walk into your place, you see it all the time. Do you understand that? Look, we are simple people. If you complicate it, somebody comes. Look, I can tell you saying, I switched on a computer once in my life. That's when we got it in office, and I couldn't switch the damn thing off. So I found a guy to come and show me how to come and switch it off. I can use my laptop, and I can use my phone. You understand? Alta's on the computer. What she does, how she can scan that or do this, I don't know how, but she does it. You understand? So don't worry about the things you can't do. You see, I want to tell you saying, in Africa, majority of people do not have a smartphone. They do not have a computer. That's why I say, Alta mentioned, get the literature. They can read the brochures. Get that and give it to them. Don't expect them, when they got that in front of them, a friend might come to their home and say, hey, where do you get that? Or what is that? Guess what happens? It's going. Your product's starting to move. And we use brochures all the time. They're incredible brochures. Neolife, I've just read one of the older ones now, and I hadn't read it properly before, but now I've read it. I'm excited about that product. You see, so get that, because you read it on the internet, and when it's off, it's off. But when the brochure's lying there, you've got a time, now pick it up and I'll read it. Or we're traveling somewhere in Alta's driving, and I'll read it. You see. So make sure you have the internet is good, folks. It's helpful in our business. And I said to Hansi or someone now at the back there, the lockdown was the best thing that's ever happened to us in our business. We are flying. You know, Neolife had double-digit growth in 2020 and 2021. Can you imagine that? When most other businesses were going the other way. You see, so we are excited about it. Now, I want to tell you something. COVID to me was just a lie, okay? If you study the background of it, that the supposedly vaccine was developed 7 years before COVID. You know that? I don't follow the sheep, I think, and I'll do research. If you've had the vaccine, I've got nothing against you. I love you. But Alta and I are still vaccine-free. And God willing, we'll stay like that. Don't have an ego. You've heard about attitude. Yeah? You've heard about attitude. Keep your attitude right. Be humble, folks. Don't make like you're a big shot. Hey, we just regular people. Put your arm around somebody. A couple of times this weekend, when I hear some of the stories, I get tears to my eyes. It's exciting. You understand? When you've got a feeling for your people, you'll build this business. If you don't have a feeling for people, you will not build this business. See, don't worry about the money. You know, a lot of people run for the money. Can I tell you something? It's all been talked this weekend. Firstly, you've got to get mentally correct. Am I right? Work on your mind, personal development. We've heard it this weekend. The next thing is your body. Look apart. Do you look healthy? Do you look excited? Or are you carrying 2 sheep around your waist? You can get from us, your upline can get it, a way how to eat scientifically. Not what to eat, how to put the food in your body. Most people do it incorrectly. How to drink your water. Alton and I, we do not drink cold water. I've got a flask at the back. I top up my water regularly, the cold, and get it lukewarm. Cold water is not good for you. Your body's got to take all the energy to warm it up before it gets into your body. But if you drink it at body temperature, or even a bit hotter, it reacts immediately. Even on a hot day, I have hot water. So it's important to study your health. Look at your body, folks. We've got to tell you something. That will help you build your business. And, you know, you've got your mental right, you've got the physical, you've got to have your spiritual side of your life right. And guess what happens? Money is a byproduct of success. Money is not success. It's only a byproduct of success. Am I right? So you must understand that. If you've got it in the right order, so work on yourself. You heard all weekend. I challenge you, go out there and read something positive. Listen to positive. We do not watch any news or newspapers. I'm not interested in what's going on there. If I hear of somebody that has been an accident or floods where hundreds of people in KwaZulu, I pray for them. But I don't watch it on the news. I'll hear it for somebody. Okay? You know, this event is a total miracle. When we got this venue, we've been praying about it for a long time, a lot of us, right? And we could get this all for this date, right? None of us knew that the masks and everything else will be lifted by Wednesday. Eh? We didn't know that. God knew it. We were praying. Understand? God knew it was going to be lifted, not us. We were just obedient and praying for it. You see, and that's all you've got to do. If somebody's in trouble, pray for him. If you can help him, if you can feed them, do it. Okay? But don't get hung up and, you know, whatever you put into this mind at night is going to wake up tomorrow. Whatever you eat today is going to walk around tomorrow. In our house, you won't find sugar or coffee. It's a drug. You want cancer to grow, give it sugar. That's a fact. That happens. If somebody said, yesterday, said, oh, I can't be without my coffee and sugar. I said, your body does not say that. It's your head. So start looking after your body. Show the plan. Keep it simple and duplicated. You heard it all weekend. Now I want to help you with something. Alton, can somebody, there's an application form I'll put on the desk. I forgot to bring it up. Let somebody bring it to me, please. And a kit form. Just lying there where I was sitting. Now come, John, you didn't run this morning. You can run. Fantastic. God is good. He's got a good sense of humor. If you don't run in the morning, you'll run today. Hi, John. Appreciate it. Thanks, John. Thank you. I want to show you how to get people started and get people committed. It's so simple. You know, in my bag, now I know you can sign somebody up on the internet, but some of you spend too much damn time on the internet, you don't get to do the business. You sign up, you don't help. I like to contact with people. I like to meet them. I like to know their needs. I want to know where I can assist them. I want to know what they want out of life. I'm not saying the internet can help when you've got somebody far away, you're not nearby, but if you're nearby, you should sign them up. Anyhow, when I've shown the plan to somebody who's interested, at the end of the thing, I don't say, what do you think? They broke. They got no right to think. If they carry on thinking what they're thinking, they'll die broke. Am I right? So when I've shown the plan, I've attacked, I say not all your friends are positive, some are negative, some are lazy, some don't have dreams, some don't care about their family future. What am I saying? I'm saying to this person, maybe I'm handling them. I don't say you don't care, you lazy. I talk about their friends. When I've finished the plan, I've showed them the desire and the opportunity in action. I don't say, do you want to get started? I put the application in front of them and a pen. I said, who writes the needles, you or your spouse? And then I shut up and I let them fill in the form. Then I look at this. There's the kit options. And I say to them, whichever one they choose there, if they can go for the healthy home one, I always prefer that one. But hey, the golden kit is good, Pro Vitality is good. It doesn't matter, 3 in N. I have people start on skin care. It's fine. But anyhow, they decide they're going to start on this. I say, right now, I'll let them fill in the form, their name, their spouse, they both sign, and you sign. And then you say to them now, how are you going to pay? And you shut up now. You don't talk. And if you see they hesitate, and they say, well, we don't have all the money right now. I said, that's no problem. How much have you got right now? They say, we've got 200 Rand or 300 Rand, whatever, in their pockets. I say, great. Give it to me as a deposit, and you write on the side of the application, received so much in cash, and you sign it there. And you congratulate them. And now what you do, you start working with them. I'm not going to go into all that. There's videos out on it. You help them. Let's say I'm helping this person. I'll get 10 names, A, B, C, D, alphabetically. I don't want people that they think will do the business. They can't think. Most people don't know how to approach the right people. They get somebody who's a good talker or do this. They normally don't do. So you get them started, okay? And then what will happen? You work with that person as if they are a distributor, as if they've paid in. You start approaching 2 out of those 10 people, show them how to do it, let them invite after you've guided them. You take over, you make the appointment, you show the plan to those downlines, and you're going to find some of those downlines are going to get the money for their kit. When you got the cash with you, you go to the sponsor, and you say, you know, you'd better get hold of your money because I've got one of your downlines that paid everything and I don't want to register them now until you registered, or else they'll be in my business and I want them in your business. You'd be amazed at how quickly they get the money. If somebody says to you, yeah, I'll pay the end of the month. You know how to spell the end of the month? Never. That's a lie. You commit them where they are. When you've got a customer, you heard about the retail sales slip. If you've got somebody who wants to buy products, you fill out the form after you've demonstrated, and you've got the amount there, and you say, would you like to pay for it now? And you see they hesitate. Say, hey, no problem. Why don't you give me a deposit? And you give them a white slip of that paper. You have paid your deposit, and then you're going to buy the products with their money. See that? It's so simple, man. Just keep this business very simple and keep building it. And I'll tell you what, we have not ever achieved what we need to achieve. I really believe this weekend and what you're going to hear tomorrow in the morning with the band is going to be incredible, and also with the praise and worship. And we've got a young adult panel, we've got a couple of things on, and I'll be sharing with you how we got a vision. Just very practically, won't be a long one, maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes, show you how to go and work and see what you want to do. So I want to thank you that we could spend time with you. Tomorrow we're going to take it a bit further. And I know each and every person sitting here, you've got incredible potential. God has put in you the ability to succeed. I was told at school, not once or twice, you'd never get anywhere. My late dad told me the same. You understand? They told me you'll get nowhere. Because I used to change jobs like crazy. If a guy paid me 15 Rand a month more down the road, I went. I left here. You see? But guess what? God had a different plan. He showed me and he believed in me. And I want to tell you now, don't doubt his plan. God will challenge you. The biggest challenge you'll ever have is great. You don't know challenges yet. You cannot have a victory without a challenge. And you cannot have belief without faith. You understand? You've got to believe. And we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. So thank you very much. We're going to have a great evening, and the band's going to share. Then we've got one more thing we're going to round up, miss. And then you'll see that you've got the candles already. Thank you very much, and God bless you.